In Pursuit of the Promised Land, written by Mike Hardy and narrated by Phil Schoen. Dedication. This book is dedicated to Len and Virginia Rogers. Thank you for never giving up. I always saw Christ in you. Thank you. I want to thank the Holy Spirit for constant intercession through the entire writing process. Thank you to my beautiful wife Judy for her daily love and patience. Her encouragement, listening ear, and feedback was monumental. Thank you to Eric for calling me and encouraging me weekly. Thank you to David P. for being an inspiration. Lastly, thank you to Victoria and Michelle and all the staff at Endgame. I am so glad I sat at that lunch table the first day of the conference. I have no words, this side of heaven, to express my gratitude for your patience, guidance, and godliness. Thank you for believing in me and my story. Chapter 1. Short-term gain equals long-term pain. Day 1. Maple syrup and burgers. That's what I first remember about that March twilight in 1995. The fragrance of syrup, blended with that greasy air that's emitted from a restaurant exhaust fan. Though it was only March, it was already humid in Miami. The breeze was blowing, but it wasn't much relief. I rolled up the car windows and cranked up the AC, but soon switched it back off and rolled the windows down again. Neither choice provided much comfort. Damp with sweat, my shirt stuck to the leather car seats, but it wasn't from the hot air. I smacked my dry lips, nerves racking my whole body. I was convinced my shotgun passenger could hear every valve of my heart open and shut. I was not anticipating a medical diagnosis, though my heart surely needed examination. The police and DEA were not at the top of my mental list of concerns either, though they should have been. No, I was nervous that I would not receive the package, and Christmas would be spoiled. Christmas in March, and Santa was not bringing this gift. Please, I muttered, finally verbalizing my stress. Let this guy show up with the package. The last 3 hours had allowed me to see plenty of what Miami had to offer. Strip malls, fast food joints, Cuban coffee shots peddling liquid speed, street vendors selling churros, that wonderful Cuban donut. But I had seen enough. I was like a horse with its blinders securely in place. I was focused only on one thing: getting my package. We've been sitting still, as an anchor securely on the seafloor. A darkness and eeriness seemed to be encompassing the car. Of course, this is a byproduct of nervousness and uncertainty. Anyway, we are stationed in my vehicle in the parking lot of a local pancake house. My watch seemed to be working against me. Every fourth or fifth glance revealed only one more minute had gone by. I had a lot riding on this transaction. A slight opening of the windows once again brought my attention to that musty maple syrup smell. I breathed in deeply. That scent took me back to our family restaurant back in Key West. The memory stood in sweet yet stark contrast to my current situation. Back there, the scent of pancakes meant pleasure, not danger. No, our restaurant in the heart of New Key West was a sanctuary of safety and security. My son, just 13 years old, loved the mini pancakes we served there. For a moment, I hesitated. Something in the back of my mind told me, get out now. But I shoved that thought back down as quickly as it had come. Now wasn't the time to back down. I was finally becoming a big-time gangster. All that time watching The Godfather had prepared me for this moment. The mob stories my dad had told me, the secret life he had lived, was now living out in front of me. Finally, a chance to participate with my father in an area I could please him. I felt confident I could do this kind of work well. I was determined to see this transaction through. Just the day before, the arrangements
Sample complete. Ready to continue?